Time now to answer some of those legal questions you've been sending in, and we turn to Fox 26 senior legal analyst Chris Tritico. Good morning, Chris. Got some good ones for you this morning.
Good morning, Jose.
The first question comes from Ansara, who writes, I passed a handgun license class required by the state of Texas to apply for a license to open carry in June of 2020. The DPS denied my license with false claims and a request by the Medical Advisory Board. They are still refusing to send appeal case updates. The Texas open carry law changed last September, allowing all gun owners to open carry. The DPS has still not responded. I want to take my case to federal court. I have contacted criminal attorneys, but they have all claimed they do not take these types of cases. How can I proceed?
Well, first, I want to caution you that DPS is not saying they're not going to let you appeal your case. They just said they will not discuss it with you over the phone, is what your email said. You'll get your appeal. These things take time. I hope you're paying attention to the news right now with all the mass shootings and what's going on in Texas and nationwide. And you need to comply with what they're asking you to do and get the medical certifications before you proceed in federal court or anywhere else, because you're not going to get that license if you don't do it. Now, you're looking at criminal defense attorneys, and that's the wrong lawyer to appeal and file a lawsuit in federal court. If you wish to proceed with this, you need to search for a lawyer who handles administrative appeals and someone who files civil rights lawsuits. Contact the Houston Bar Association, but please get that medical certification. Good luck.
Our next question comes from Jose, who writes, a few years ago, we were doing some remodeling work in the backyard. It required replacing a wood fence. As the fence is shared with a neighbor, we asked them about sharing the costs. We went ahead requesting estimates, but the neighbors changed their mind and decided not to help. We replaced the fence, but installed the wood planks over the spaces that would have been our neighbor's responsibility, as the fence faces alternates in and out of across the length now. Now, the new fence planks all face towards our yard. We noticed more light and visibility available through the fence. As it turns out, the neighbors took out the rotted fence planks from their side, and now they have a nice view of our new planks that we paid for. Do we have any recourse to get some of the cost back for the original work?
No. You asked them to help pay for it, and they refused, and you chose to move forward and replace the fence on your own. And so they don't have to agree to replace the fence. They're just bad neighbors. But you decided on your own to replace the fence, and you did. You did the right thing by placing the good side of the fence all facing your direction, because you paid for the fence. But they get the benefit of the fence even though they didn't pay for it. Good luck.
Now, our final question comes from Monik, who writes, I was given full custody of my grandchildren by the court in 2017. I have been the only provider. I've still tried helping my daughter by allowing her to stay with me as she tried to get back on her feet. During this time, there was a confrontation. She called the police. The officer said someone had to go to jail. It was me. Now my daughter has the children without my consent. Meanwhile, I'm paying lawyer fees. What should I do at this point? I have a lawyer, but I'm starting to feel like I'm just paying the lawyer to show up in court to have my case reset again and again.
Okay, well, first, this falls under the no good deed goes unpunished, doesn't it? That officer was lazy. Someone did not necessarily have to go to jail. It was just lazy work by that police officer, it sounds to me. I think what you're experiencing is the result of the pandemic. We have in Harris County around 150,000 cases stacked up because our courthouse was closed for a year. And your lawyer's not just intentionally delaying your case, it's just waiting in line. Okay, and so if you're frustrated, make an appointment with your lawyer and go sit down in that lawyer's office and ask these questions that you're asking me. Why is this taking so long? And you'll hear from your lawyer the same thing I'm telling you. It's just stuck in line. Everyone is frustrated right now because it's taking a long time. I hope you got your grandkids back, but your case will get heard at the appropriate time. It's just stuck in a very long line. Good luck.
Complicated questions, but great responses. Thanks a lot, Chris.
You bet. Have a good day.
Now, if you would like to send us your legal questions, just go to our website, fox26houston.com. You can find Chris's segments under the Morning News tab. And as always, for any specific information and advice, you should contact an attorney of your choice.